Oh, surely not. Oh my god. Sorry, Senna forced onto the curb there. Coming up to Maggots and Beckett, still side by side through there. Through the S section of Maggots and Beckett's, they are going toe to toe. I can't even pull him off attacking because if he does, he's going to get overtaken once again, but he might anyway. Senna on the outside of Stu. He's overtaking him, but can he hold it? He's going to try, still on his rear wheel. Now down to Club Corner. And what a move and what a battle this has been. Senna can't quite get past there. I'm going to have to tone Prost down, otherwise he is going to use up those tyres. And as much as he can eat into them a little bit, I don't want him to completely destroy them. Oh, it was a wobble there. It was a wobble. Is that going to be enough for Senna to make a move? He's going very defensive. Senna's going to come in here. We don't want Senna to get the inside of Luffield, so long as through Brooklands he's not there, he's going to have to follow Prost just that little bit longer. Senna now putting himself in there for Maggots and Beckett. Once again, they're going side by side through there. Prost forced to go wide, pushing that car out of the way. And Senna's now got the inside coming up to Stowe. I think he's going to have this. I don't think Prost can fight this one this time. Now down to Vale and through Club. Senna has easily got that one. So Berger has had a spin while chasing Schumacher. I didn't notice it on this. Oh, it's poor. That is poor. So Prost has just pulled out his box. We were going a lap early to catch Senna out, but Senna has done the same thing. So it is now still wheel to wheel, but we lost a couple seconds in the last few laps. Prost just seemed to not be able to keep up, and now we're in a difficult position of being behind Mansell. Senna has Berger in front of him, and that should be, you know, teammates moving over, you'd think. So Schumacher's pit, obviously the top two have gone through. Mansell is still out there. Berger has pit. So looking good for Schumacher. We'll tone down his tyre pushing because he's on attack at the moment. Aggressive should be enough for a couple laps. Prost is not where I want him to be. 2.5 seconds behind Senna now. Is looking a tricky gap to close. We'll have to see how he gets on. So Prost does the fastest lap of the race on his hunt to catch back up with Senna. Let's hope that is going to be enough. We can continuously put in laps like that. And now Schumacher takes the spoils. Fastest lap for him. So we're coming up on that situation again that we normally do in races now of lapped traffic. Senna there, you can see, has Hakkinen just in front of him. It's probably going to help him out rather than help me out, but, you know, there's a chance he can come back and we're right behind him. So Schumacher has had a lock-up at Vale, and that has sent him way down the timing screens. He's still ahead of Berger, but that was a bad one, that. Yeah, straight off the track there into the gravel. So probably get him to stop pushing on his tyres. And I just checked, he's not even pushing on his tyres, so he's just making mistakes now. Come on, Michael, you got third place secured here as it stands. Surely he can keep a hold of this. Would be his first podium if he can manage it. Going to race with both drivers and pushing the strategy out slightly, and we're going to try and go soft tyres to the end, see if that can get us a winning edge. So apologies guys, there's been a significant lack of battling now since the traffic got involved. I did just briefly show you the strategy, and that's what I'm hoping is going to bring back some more of this, because you see 5 seconds behind now. We need something that's going to make a difference. And yeah, that's going to be what we do. So lap 39 for Prost, lap 38 for Schumacher. We're going on the soft tyres. So Senna has already pit, and he's gone onto the medium tyres, caught up in traffic. Let's hope the traffic slows him down on our way to a pit stop. Schumacher on his pit lap. Let's get that sorted. And Prost just going to have to hold on for one more lap. So Michael is into the pits, and Berger has followed suit. Let's see what Berger goes on to. I would think he's going to go into the mediums, but I could be wrong. Could be going for a similar strategy to us. I hope this is the right call. Good 2.4 second stop there. Just quickly going to set Prost in a minute to pit himself. Let's have a look. So here comes Schumacher out of the pits now. In 5th, but got a lot of catching he can do. Still waiting for it to confirm. He's on soft. Berger is on mediums. Right. Let's give this a good go. So I've just had a check and Senna is putting in some fast laps. We need to go faster. You can see Senna's just about to come around Stowe. Coming down here now. Let's go on board with him. Come around Vale and Club. So he will go ahead, but can we catch back up? That's the important part. So we're just out of the box. Senna goes past. Prost still got a little bit of way to go. 12 laps. Can it be enough? So I saw on my screen from the overview that Patrese had a spin. Yeah, I was just watching Schumacher catch him. That must have been a pretty crappy spin for him. Coming out of Vale, he just lost it and Schumacher goes by. Things you love to see. So Prost does go fastest, but you look at the last laps in the top left if you guys can read that. He's only 3/10 quicker than Senna, who's on mediums, which is ridiculous. Schumacher, though, is catching Mansell at a race speed of about 2 seconds a lap. So, yeah, this should be an easy one for Schumacher. We've not seen any Schumacher overtakes other than his kind of intermediate battle with Prost in the first lap. So let's stick on board with this. He might get him on the back of Wellington Straight. I think he could easily do it, actually, with so much speed being carried through there. Surely he goes to the inside. Not yet. No, he's sticking behind him. Oh, actually, does he switch to the outside? He has. He's tried to get him on the inside of Love Field. What a late move this is. And Mansell has to give way. And that is Schumacher on his way through back into third. So we got Prost to try and push as hard as he could, but unfortunately, he just didn't have the pace, and he kept getting caught up in lapped cars, and it kept putting him back a few tenths. So he's gained about 3 seconds in about 8 laps. Not great. But second place and third place we currently have is absolutely phenomenal in our battle against Williams. Williams are only going to get, I think, 3 points for 5th and 6th. And we're going to get, what, 8 and 6, I believe? So, yeah. Or 6 and 4. We'll get 10 points, they'll get 3. It's not the biggest difference, but it's a start, and it's a start we need. I think what probably hasn't helped is the fact that their fuel, they've got so much extra fuel, and I probably could have toned that down a bit for them. Which I'm gutted about. I shouldn't have gone a bit OTT, but I thought they'd need to push, and I think that's what's wearing our gearboxes out. So yeah, I'll next time out, I'm not going to put in as much fuel. So you got to give it to Senna, one hell of a racer, as everyone knows. Once again in this season, he is going to win a Grand Prix. This time, it's the British Grand Prix. Prost drove his heart out. You can see, though, 9 seconds behind. It wasn't enough. They had some great battling at the start of the Grand Prix, but it just wasn't to be, because he was struggling to battle with them. But it was great stuff to watch. Schumacher, he's just coming down now. What a phenomenal drive it's been for him. Start of the season was rough for him. This is the halfway point, and now he's getting his first podium in his first ever season in F1. That's the kind of things you like to see. And there we go. Some great points for the Ferrari boys. So there are your final results. Senna in first, getting a solid 10 points once again. Prost and Schumacher rounding off the podium for us Ferraris. Berger not able to close down enough to get Schumacher, finishes in 4th. You then have the Williams rounding off the points in 5th and 6th. Let's have a quick look how that looks in the championship standings. So in the drivers, our man Alan Prost has moved up into 2nd place. Now, obviously, a bit insignificant compared to Senna's points, but a good thing for him, a confidence builder for him. Schumacher, unfortunately, still a long way off those guys, but he's now beginning to build those points on his way to challenging for a position. In the constructors, we move within 11 points of Williams, considering where we were at. That is a good points haul. You can see the other cars. Tyrrell actually have a point now. I didn't even realize that. I don't know when that happened. That was probably like 3 races ago, and I've just never realized. Obviously, McLaren always adding so many points. They're over double what Williams have, so McLaren are not our competition, it is Williams, and a race like that where they just struggled in qualifying really helps us out. We actually just quickly look at the stats and down the right hand side. So McLaren have 8 wins, 8 podiums, 7 pole positions. So yeah, that's every race they've won. Williams have 7 podiums and 2 fastest laps. We have 5 podiums, fast lap, and a pole position. I believe, was that Canada we got the pole position, I think? So you see Tilas and Williams, you know, we're starting to get there. McLaren are just unreal. So I did vote cheekily for this without telling you guys. I think there was a sporting change, a double points for the last race. I thought, fuck it, why not? So we voted for it, and it is gone in our favor. The double points for the last race of the season going on from next season, not this season. So I think it's time we do this, that we offer Alain Prost a new contract. It is a 12 million salary. That's where I have the struggle. That's where it's gonna be tricky. It's a lot of money. So in reality then, I ask you guys, and I hope there's enough of you watching at this point, do we renew Prost's contract or do we sign a new driver? Let me know in the comments below. This can be the power with you guys. Other than that, that is pretty much it. We added a new part to Schumacher so that his car is now equal with Alain Prost. So good going, Schumacher, without not having an equal car. We have 11 days until the Austrian Grand Prix with more upgrades and more facilities coming about in between that time, hopefully. And I appreciate you guys tuning in for this one. I hope you've really enjoyed the race. Make sure to like if you have. This series has been so enjoyable to do for you guys, and it seems like you're all really enjoying it. And yeah, I'll be back as soon as possible. I know there's a big delay in this one with the next race. So until then, guys, take care.